Hey everyone, it's Melissa Swaney. I'm coming to you guys live today. I'm in Atlanta, so if you're watching this, go ahead and enter where you're coming in from. If you're on the replay, enter replay. I would love to keep in touch with you guys. I just got off a call with one of my leaders, and it was just really interesting. I thought I would go live here to kind of give you guys some background and some mindset shifts that you can kind of take on. And that is this. I get this a lot. I have some people that'll reach out to me a lot and say, I don't know what to do. My team's not working. They're not hitting the ranks that they're hitting. It's making it so that you can't hit the ranks that you're wanting to hit. And here's the deal. This is a truth bomb. This is a mindset shift. You have to realize not everybody has the same dreams as you. And the truth of the matter is, not everybody wants to go to the top of a network marketing company. Not everyone joins network marketing with the goals and the aspirations to retire from their job or retire their husband or be 100% financial free and have time freedom and all those things where you might have that goal and that dream and it's 100% possible with network marketing, but you're also going to be introducing your opportunity to a lot of people. Hey, Kathy. And they might not want that. They might just want a couple $100 extra to go shoe shopping. You might have a stay-at-home mom who just wants to contribute to the finances of her family. You might have someone in corporate America that just hates their job, doesn't necessarily even see the vision yet of what you can do with network marketing, but wants to have a community and some girlfriends to do some things with on the weekend, and that's their goal. That is what fills them up. Then they get into network marketing and they're in this like complete explosion of positivity and people with like minds and support and encouragement, and that feels good to them, and it's community and they're happy. And then here's what happens. They're just referring it to their friends. They're using the products they're buying. They've got people commenting on whether they're losing weight, or in my case, hair care. We've got a lot of people that join us just for the discount, and then people comment on their hair. And that's how they're selling. They're just selling casually. But then here's what happens. You've got their team leaders who brought them onto their team who are really have this huge goal and trying to rank up. And they're reaching out constantly or almost putting pressure on that person like, well, you're going to hit your next rank, or this is how much you need for your sales. And that person kind of gets a little shell-shocked thinking like, I don't really want to do that. I wasn't looking for that when I was getting into network marketing. And then they maybe start questioning themselves, like, well, maybe this isn't for me. That's not what I had in mind. And the truth of the matter is, there's only 5% of people who are really even are wanting to be leaders in network marketing and wanting to go to the top level. But if you treat every person in your organization like they should be or should want to do that and have the same goal than you will, then you're going to get really frustrated, and your team's going to get really frustrated, and you might have people quit. You might have people stop selling it. You might have people that just start feeling bad about themselves, that they were happy and comfortable buying the product and just sharing it with their friends and family, but now there's this pressure to be performing at something that was never their intention. So it's really good to keep that in mind. If you keep 5% in your mind and you realize like, okay, you've got all these people that you might have brought into your company. If you realize that really only a small percentage of them are actually going to be working it as a hustle, as like a side hustle, as putting time and energy, a lot of time and energy into it, then maybe you can relax yourself in your mind and not put pressure on you and these other people to be doing things to hit your next rank. When the truth of the matter is, you want everybody on your organization. You want the mom who only wants to get the 30% discount still buying product, because that is all going to your organization. You want the person who is just selling, they're selling it, they'll go to a trade show or they'll do a house party or whatever your company does. My company doesn't really do house parties and things like that, but if they'll do a party once a month, that's great. You want all those people in your organization because it's all helping you get the volume that you need. And that's the beautiful thing of network marketing. You're usually making some sort of a percentage off of everything going on, but some people get stuck in the trap that they think every single person they bring on should be producing and performing this amazing amount that helps them, and it ends up hurting you because you get frustrated and you keep looking at your numbers and you're like, why isn't that person working, or why are they not at the rank? I only need one more rank. And the truth of the matter is, you got to go out and find more people. So here's how you ease your mind and the frustration of your team is you love everyone on your team with where they're at. and you go out and find the people who want this the same way that you do. And the way that I find out who those people are is you really need to onboard everyone that you bring into your organization. Hey, Lori. Every single person that you share the opportunity with, like I've talked about before, you ask them, are you open to hearing what I'm doing? If you're not interested, no big deal, but are you just open to hearing what I have to say about these products or my company? And once somebody wants to join you in the business, you always need to onboard them. And that is a conversation that you have with them that you're finding out, first and foremost, their why. Why did they decide to join? And this is why it's so key, you guys. You have got to do this because you need to know if that person that joined you is joining you just for, got sidetracked, joining you because they just want the discount. There are, like I said, many people who join network marketing because they want the deeper discount. They get phenomenal products at a deeper discount when they join the company. Now, some companies have minimums and quotas and things like that if you're joining just for the discount that they would have to hit. My company does not have that. So if someone literally joins my company, can join for a 30% discount and then not have to sell or buy anything for the entire year. So you want to know, is that the person that you're bringing on? Is that where they're at? What's their why? Why are they doing this? Are they doing this because they want to contribute a little bit? You want to find out how much money they want to make for their goal. Like, are they thinking, I just want a couple $100s a month. I just want $200 a month extra for our family. That would be great. Or I want $1,000 extra a month. Or I want to replace my corporate job. This is how much money I make. This is my budget I need to be able to quit my job so I can stay home with my kids. You as the sponsor need to know where that person is at because you need to meet them there. You need to find out how many hours they're willing to work, that they have available to work. You need to help them figure out the expectations of, someone saying I want to make $10,000 a month, but they only have 15 minutes a day to do it. Like, that's not really that realistic. Unless they're like some big, influencer that can just post your product once and get thousands of sales, but that's very, very, very few and far between. So you just want to have these conversations, and I can do another video on the onboarding questions that I ask people. But the main thing is you want to know what their goal is, so you know what their expectation is. And I also always ask someone, can I hold you accountable? Because here's the deal: if somebody tells me that they only want to make $200 a month, and I see that that's where their sales are, that's great. I still reach out, still keep them in touch. You want to love on them. You want to make them feel like they're welcome because they are. You need everybody. Not that you even need them, but you want everyone to be happy with where they're at. But if someone tells me that they want to make $2,000 a month and they're not really selling, I don't want it to be awkward where I'm reaching out to someone like, hey, what's going on? Or, why aren't you selling? That's just not how I would do that. But at the very beginning, if you're upfront with them and say, can I hold you accountable? Because there's going to be ups and downs in this business like any other business out there. You're going to get discouraged like you would as any other business owner. And is it okay if I just reach out with you and remind you of your why and remind you why you did this and kind of reconnect with you? If you have all that stuff set up front, then those people are usually going to say yes. And you've got a clear expectations of what they want. You can give them your dreams and goals if they ask you. You can say, okay, so I'm actually going to try to hit the top of this company. So I'm doing this full time, or this is how much time I have to designate to this. Maybe that's not your goal. Maybe you only have like 2 people on your team and you're just doing it very part-time, but you're starting to build a team. Connect them with someone in your upline who is putting more focus on them so everyone always feels supported. You don't want people that are like get lost and left behind. You just want everyone to be happy, because that's what this industry can do, is it can actually make some people have some happiness in their life with a little extra something to think about on the side. And I think that that's just really going to make everybody, it'll ease your mind. And then the next thing is you just need to talk to more people. So once you've established your organization and you've looked at it and you've said, okay, I've got 2 people that really, really want to work hard and they have big goals and big dreams and I'm going to help them and support them in whatever way I can. I've got 5 people who are just kind of hanging out. They just want to sell a little bit here and there. I'm going to check in with them. I'm going to let them know I'm here for them. But I'm not going to sit there and get angry when they're not, or frustrated when they're not producing something that would help me hit my dreams and goals. What I need to do, it's my responsibility, is go out and find somebody else who does want to work it the way that I do. And so I think a lot of people end up wasting their time and energy and frustration because they're waiting for someone to do something that these people don't even want to be doing. And that was my little tip. I just had, had this conversation with someone. I wanted to come in and let you guys kind of hear that mindset. Really make sure you're clear with your expectations with what someone wants. Realize that only 5% of the people are really going to want to be working hard in any sort of organization, whether you've got 100 people that you brought in or whether you only have 3 people. Do the math, figure it out, and then just keep talking to more people until you find the people that reach your goal. But most definitely make sure you're loving on everyone at any level that they're at with whatever desire they are at. And I think it'll make everybody a lot happier. So I hope this brought some value to you guys. I will be keeping in touch, and I will talk to you guys later.